What's it been like you cross training recently from going off the edge to playing a little bit more guard right now?
It's amazing. I really like the feeling. It's helping me become more diverse as a player. I'm gonna go wherever I'm called. If anything, it's more experience for me. It's more identity of the offense, knowing more knowledge. So I love it.
Is there anything about your skill set that like suits you better? Do you feel anything more comfortable being a guard versus tackle, or vice versa?
I'm comfortable anywhere I have to constantly, practice. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes progress. So, more I practice any other position, the better I'll be at it. If that makes sense. So, I don't really I don't really mind practicing at guard.
The transfer process went pretty quickly. You got to know Coach Atkins and staff in a short amount of time. What's it been like since you've been here now for a month or so?
It really feels like I'm home. Everyone here has welcomed me, and I love it. I don't feel like I'm an outcast. Everyone welcomed me with open arms. The O-line room has accepted me as one of them, and it feels amazing. It feels really positive to come in a positive working environment every day.
Could you describe what the room is like for people that aren't in there?
It's a lot of youngins. By youngins, I mean like younger guys that came in, and it's some veterans in there. The veterans keep the youngins in line, and we all uplift each other when we're all down. It's kind of like a cohesive room. We all work together to get the common goal.
Jazz, how much of guard had you previously played?
I've probably never played guard in the game. I've probably played guard at practice, but I've never played guard in the game before.
So how do you approach that? Like, what's different about it, and what have you kind of picked up about it?
The only thing that I've approached so far is I watch the guards that are in front of me, try to learn techniques from them, and try to use it for my own ability. But Coach Atkins says like how my body's built, I have to use different techniques and different ways on how to set people. So all in all, I'm becoming a sponge and still soaking in more knowledge, so I can, when I have time to test it and try it, that's when I do it.
You talked about Coach Atkins and the chance to come play for him. What's it been like this preseason, learning from him? What happened? Where do you feel like you've grown?
I've learned a lot, and I love playing with these guys so far. Not only Coach Atkins, but with FSU. Since I've been here, man, I've learned a lot more. A lot more than just move the guy off the ball, basic pass protection. Now it's more extremely detailed, and I love the individualized coaching amongst all the players. I'm not going to set the same as Julian Armella. Stuff like that. Everyone has their own individualized coaching, and I love that, man.
What kind of feedback have you been given about what they feel like you could do at guard?
I haven't got as much feedback from that just yet. So typically they read my team reps and my pass protection reps, and then once they go off of that, then they give me current feedback off of that. Like if I was to go right now, if I was to take a set at guard, right after that play, they're on my neck. I was about to say, they're on my neck about it. Saying, hey, this is what you got to fix. Try this next time. So when I go back in, I have to fix it right then and there, which I love, man. It's instant. It's instant knowledge, and I have to come with it. So, and able to grow. So.
Do you feel like it's more of an adjustment being at guard or on the right side of the line?
So far, since I've been on the right, it's been a complete adjustment. Having to adapt to the environment at the right. It's different from the left. The left is more like left tackle was more of an island. Like you're alone. You're fighting on your lonesome. But it seems like the right side, you got help. It's still more technique required. Even if it is guard or tackle, it's kind of giving me a sense of enlightenment of all groups amongst the O-line. Now I really cherish every position at the O-line. I really respect everyone. Because at first it was like, do my job, this, that, and the third. All right, you put me at left, I'm gonna do my job over there. But now it's like, okay, you put me anywhere, now I gotta open up the horizon. Now I gotta respect all of this. Now I gotta learn everything. Because at the end of the day, you gotta learn the whole offense and not just you.
And how do you feel like you've grown since you first started lining up at right guard?
I've grown. I've learned. So I try to challenge. Fabo a lot. Fabian. I try to challenge him a lot. Because he's one of the starters. starting D tackle, so I have to challenge with the best or have to challenge with the most experienced. It helps me learn faster, you know. Even if I do lose, you have to learn from the mistakes.
Darius missed some time in camp. Oh, I'm sorry.
You talked about Julian Armella. How impressed have you been with him coming in as a true freshman guy who only got here this summer and how he's hit the ground running?
Very impressive. Very impressive. He's a very wanting to know young person. Like he asks so many questions. Sometimes he even overwhelms himself. Well, you know, as an O-line room, we constantly tell him, look, man, don't overwhelm yourself, man. We're already impressed with you. Like, you know, he doesn't understand the sense of accomplishments that he's gained. And I love him though. He's great player, great person that came in. He really shocked me as a freshman. Him and it's a couple other freshmen. They're amazing.
Darius wasn't out there the whole time preseason, but once he got out there, like, could you tell he's a guy that's played a lot of college football and, you know, just his experience level?
Darius is a very knowledgeable player. He's played pretty much all positions. If I go back and look at film, I think probably recently this probably be some of the new land for him, newfound land at center. But other than that, he's a very knowledgeable person. If anything, I was learning from him when I got here. You know, more. And I was really a sponge towards everyone who's been here, even against the younger guys. The younger guys, when you come out of a rep, they'll still give you knowledge. They'll be like, hey, man, you messed up on this. And, you know, you can't be like, oh, I'm older than you, push them away. No, you just listen, because everyone has an opinion. It's just if it's valid or not.